First, I want to say welcome, and we'll see how long I restream. There's gonna be just chatting again. I wasn't going to live stream, but yesterday's fail was, or 2 days ago fail was completely failed. The camera was really bad. 2 days ago, I was live streaming about an hour and a half to almost 2 hours, and my whole recording, I thought it was just how the live stream was showing to people, but it happened to be just really bad. It was actually the camera, was just had some major issues. So here I am. I'm gonna be live streaming just a couple of minutes. I'm gonna be showing off a game that I just kind of found recently, and hopefully you guys like. Let me see. So yeah. So like always, I was just checking on. It's good. Testing, testing. Well, again, welcome, and I'll try to get as much as I can on throughout the stream. The more minds, the better, right? Let's see what we can get done tonight. And welcome to the VR setting. I have to finish. Okay, the minute says that I don't think nobody wants to see this. I don't know. Okay, let me start actually this over. So yesterday's again was really bad recording. I really want to kind of redeem myself for tonight. I'm gonna actually be playing Xbox, and this is actually Valhalla. So I didn't even leave yet. I haven't played it much. I'll see how it goes. I was watching a few live streams today about BRAWLHALLA, and I played it today. It's pretty dope. I love the art style. The gameplay is very satisfying. It's not gonna be a game that I put so much time like that to it, but it's definitely something I really enjoy so far. Let me lower the game audio because I don't know if you guys want to hear all that. Again, game is really good. Definitely try it out. I'm only gonna be live streaming for a couple minutes. Well, look at that. I can actually be in the nothing. Okay, so let me just check everything, audio and anything else. Alright, let me lower the audio in the game. Okay, let me go to the Xbox. Hopefully Dash doesn't start right now. I'll go check on him. I don't want to leave him like that, so I want to make sure he's okay. Well, hey, viewer. I'm just gonna be playing BRAWLHALLA for a quick 45 minutes, maybe less. I was actually just playing it with a just like a friend or so. It was a custom games, but it was a good game. It's a good game. So I want to really kind of show it off tonight. Redeem myself from yesterday's horrific live stream. Not that I think that the information was bad. It was just more the camera was really bad. It was cutting off every 10 seconds, freezing after every 10 seconds. I did have viewers throughout the night. First, thank you for still watching, and two, sorry for that. I didn't know it was that bad. I really thought it was just the connection, but it was just really something happened when I opened Cyberpunk. I guess Cyberpunk took so much power to run that it automatically crashed Streamlabs, and it just started to make the camera not work at all. You guys do see the gold wheel today. I'm just gonna not spin it right away. That's gonna be coming down the line throughout the night. So I'm taking it off right now. Again, welcome. I am using a different type of setting this time. I still have everything the same layout. I'm gonna change it right now. I usually do use this one here, but let me see if I can do with the Xbox. That's PlayStation, right? Well, this works, right? I don't know if this is better for you guys or this one here. I'm not gonna be live streaming that much, so I'm actually gonna use the bigger one tonight, if that's okay. It is under PlayStation, how I have it labeled as, but I mean, again, I just want to make it a little bit larger for what you guys can see. It's just chatting with music and playing Brawlhalla. If you guys don't know what Brawlhalla is, it's a fighting game. It's up to 8 people. It's essentially Smash Brothers, but the new version amped for it, with an anime feel type of it. Great animation, great gameplay. It feels very satisfying so far. It's not something I'm gonna put hundreds of hours in, but it's something I do want to maybe tell people to try out. You know why? Because it's free, and nobody should ever argue with free game. Go try it out, download it. You will see what I'm talking about, how actually satisfying it is when you're playing combat, and especially once you get around the learning curve, it is really good. I can see the potential in it. Again, I just literally played it today. I'm not saying it's a 10 out of 10, and I'm not saying it's a game that's gonna be here forever, but it has so much potential for it, and it has been growing since it released, and it probably released a couple of years ago. So me barely hearing about it now, and I know, well, not now, but you know, a few days ago to a few weeks ago. But it's definitely something coming up, and I definitely recommend a lot of people to try it out. But yes, I will, like always, do a spinning wheel throughout every game. I'm gonna be live streaming again, 45 minutes to an hour. Sadly, I would have done it a lot longer, but I work tomorrow, and I work early, so I wasn't gonna live stream. I'm gonna keep repeating myself. Horrible live stream yesterday. You know how when you record on Twitch and the last video you record stays on your main channel? I couldn't have that on the main channel for until... Oh, I did put the schedule up. I did everything I said I was gonna do. I put the schedule, I put the Instagram, I did the editing on the Streamlabs. So I did get everything done. Especially, I'm really proud of the schedule that I made so far. Schedule is up there. Schedules on Twitch and schedules on Streamlabs. I'm gonna try to be consistent as much as I can on those schedules, so people know what time I'll be on. And I guess whoever's watching, I usually will be on Wednesdays and Friday at 11 o'clock. Sundays is a maybe to nothing. And if it's Sundays, there's gonna be something completely random. I would choose that. Fridays is comp night, and Wednesday is, it's I think like kind of you choose. And I'm trying to figure out Wednesday, to be honest. I don't know what I want to really do. I do like the just chatting part, but I don't know how many extra people will stick around to, you know, hear somebody chat. Of course, I would love more minds the better, but I can only, you know, do it as much as people want to see it. If they don't want to see it, then I'm not gonna do it, you know. So I'm just trying to test out anything I can test so far. Any appreciation, any comments, feedback, you just hit me up and I'll check it out. I am trying to be a little bit more less nervous, a little bit more straightforward. Last time on the live stream, I did a lot of and so I'm gonna try to take that away from my vocabulary, and hopefully throughout a few days you guys will see the improvement, because I'm definitely trying to try out from the part, you know. Let's get started, right? Let's get started with the game chat. Anybody wants to comment, I do try to follow on the phone, on the comments, and I try to be very consistent. Let me see something here. I should have a few things set up ready for us. I wonder, I highly doubt you guys can hear, maybe you guys can hear the music through the PC, right? Or I mean through the mic. So let me just spin it once so people can kind of know the concept. Gold wheel, because I don't know who's gonna click on the video, right? I wish I can be like, oh, it's just gonna be seen, but at the current moment I kind of have to test out every video. I have to show off everything I'm trying to do. Can just spin it now. It lands. Everyone has access to this wheel. And let me go to the Xbox and let me get started with the gameplay. And if you guys do like, you know, I don't really like that. I'm not here for the follows. I'm here just for, you know, pass. If I just have to be somebody you pass by and you move on, so be it. Regardless of that, you guys have a good rest of your day. Whoever watches the video. Again, this is a redemption video. This is gonna be going on YouTube by tomorrow. Or tomorrow night, because I still have to edit it, render it, and I'm probably gonna call it Brawlhalla night, because I really want to actually show up. I'm gonna make a whole dedicated video for Brawlhalla because I think it's well deserved. And you guys tell me how you feel about it once you guys see me play a little bit of it. I'm going back to the Xbox. Cool. I'm here on the Xbox. I wish I can see what's going on. Don't do this to me, guys. I went to that. There you go. I'll say I went to the Xbox, and the first thing it's messing up. I'm just opening Twitch, I promise. I'm gonna get right on it. I did recorded Apex. Again, yesterday's video was, what time did I play? No, I already forgot what I played. I know I was chatting for a little bit and I was doing a lot of different things. I was actually going through that because I wanted to, you know, I just kind of I was doing Cyberpunk. It was just like oh well, I was trying out something new yesterday. I was trying out to be on the lobby. I created a poll where people can vote what I'm gonna do. I didn't make the schedule, of course, but that's the reason I purposely did Wednesday, that I'm still trying to learn what I want to do, because I still want to release that poll to the audience, and I want at least, you know, 2 to 3 people just to kind of vote what they prefer to watch. And I don't know what that is yet. I don't. So I'm gonna figure that out as soon as I can. And whenever that's possible. I like the idea of one person, but you know, the odds are just not there. I also heard some good news. Again, this album, the new music you guys probably hear in the background is gonna be, first let me see if it's loud. Okay, it's gonna be Two Door and The Strokes again. I usually just put it there for just chatting. What was going on here? So on my screen, I can't see anything at the current moment. So I'm a little concerned. Okay, I'm going to close everything out and restart it. If anybody is watching me, can you guys tell me if you guys can see something or not? You guys should be able to see something. I just don't know why not. Okay, cool. It was just my phone acting up, apparently. See, everything, always something, right? Okay, I'm just gonna be playing quick on games. I'm gonna show off some things off with the game. I'm sure you guys probably already seen, but you know, you never know. Somebody clicks on me and never heard about this game. Game is free. It's called Brawlhalla. It's very it has battle pass, of course. What doesn't nowadays? So you know, look, top right has your menu up here. I know you guys can't see the left. It just says play, rank, battle pass, custom games, etc. But the main things in the top right here shows you your friend list. It shows you a lot of essentially everything. I'm just gonna go through the store and kind of show you the legends, and then you know what, I'll just go to meet the legends down here, just in case anybody see me. I know you guys can still see the bottom of the screen. These are the characters right here. This is the guy I'm kind of rocking right now. I think he's pretty dope. The reason is he has a bow and then he has like a kind of a grapple to it, and I like the concept that he's already dead, and that makes sense. Another one that I think is pretty dope is, let me see. I thought, well, everything first, the art style is fantastic. Look, they got the boy Rayman here. They even got the, guess who, guys? Guess who they got? They got the boy that I got on Instagram. I'm not gonna say it until I find him. But I'm trying to move around so you guys don't see him. Dang it. I know I saw him earlier today or yesterday. Give me 1 second. Because it was weird, when I found them, it was like completely in an odd spot. I was like, what is this? Oh, there you go. I see him. Look at him, guys. You see him? And you see him right here. Oh my god. Hopefully the guy is not fully covered from my face. But they got the boy Rock. The Rock. Everything obviously you buy, you're gonna unlock through chest. But yeah, I just want to show off the last dude that I thought it was somebody that if I do get invested with this game a little bit and I want to support it, I'll buy the pass. But I won't put, you know, so much time into it the way I wish I could. But it has so many different characters. Again, everybody feels very well, overall unique, not completely, but everybody has their characteristics. And look at this, how dope. Okay, I'm just rushing, going through fast, and then that's probably why I'm not finding him. And there's also so many, right? People are just like, there's so many. Yeah, there is. Look, this shark guy is good too, right here. Thought this is pretty dope. The Reaper outfit, or the Reaper guy, his name is Nyx, and the reason I say his name is because they have on top his name. It's called Scarecrow Nyx. And look at the time thing, you know. I like the idea. It's a nice attention to detail. He's the Reaper and he's counting down time. Snap. I'm just gonna go to quick play because I'm not gonna try that hard. And like I said, I'll just stick to the casual or the regular. Ready for battle. Empty. Free for all matchmaking. Can I just like load up? I don't know if this is actually real people or not. Nope, because the oh, okay, never mind. So there is that's the first time I played the quick play, so there's at least a slowdown. I'm just gonna concentrate. If there's any messages, I'll go through them at the end of the fight, because I do honestly want to try it out. So the gameplay is exactly just like Smash Brothers. The only difference is that you only jump with A and you can't press directional button up. I'm gonna go over a little bit of the gameplay. You still dodge with LT, which is the left bumper, and you can still see that circle. You see when I jump, it kind of does like a hologram. I'm gonna do that oftenly because first, I think that's key for anybody. People have to learn how to block. I'm the guy on the top right, green. I'm not moving really right now, but let me get started. You also throw with RB, which is the right bumper. Oh, left trigger. Then I'm lying to you. You dodge with left trigger. And then you throw stuff with your right bumper. But man, I hope you guys can hear it. The game, even alone, audio is very satisfying. I think it's really on point. I already heard 2 of the tracks and I thought they were above average, and that's saying something for somebody that's really picky when it comes to soundtracks or audio. It really fits the theme of the game. I know it's a fighting game and I'm not really into fighting games like that. Sadly, I do have not a low attention span for fighting games. It's just I had a quite amount of time of fighting games, and I just think life is a little bit short for me, and there's a lot of games I want to play, and there's a lot of things I have to do, work related, not work related, social media related. So I wish I could just put non-stop hours in this game, which I'm gonna probably play, like try to make it like maybe an hour every 2 days, maybe try an hour a week tops. If I do live stream this game, and if I have anybody that really likes the gameplay or really likes me to play it, I'll try to give it a chance. I'll probably try to do like a session of a night that is like 2 hour live stream, and first hour Brawlhalla and second hour something else, third hour something else, just to kind of keep it moving. I do like Gears, I do like Apex, I like Overwatch, anything. Like I said, I'm just gonna run it through. Beat Saber is still my main game. I wish I can sit down and play Beat Saber, but as you guys know, Beat Saber is not like that. I am gonna live stream Beat Saber actually coming up soon. I haven't live streamed Beat Saber before I even got on social media. I actually live streamed Beat Saber. I did one. Nobody watched throughout the whole hour and a half, but it was the first time ever I live streamed myself. Very nerve-wracking. It is on my channel. It's one of like I said, one of the first videos when I came back to YouTube, because obviously I posted on YouTube back in the day when I was growing up. Nothing major, just little things that I uploaded directly from console to the other one. But when I started to do this again, it's very nerve-wracking, just like anybody will feel, I think. I still encourage everybody to do it, because why not? I mean, if somebody, you're going to be judged anyway, so you might as well just be yourself, and, kind of who cares? There's going to be a lot of people that are just going to be, for you and right there for you, and especially if you live stream the games you like, you're going to find an audience that likes what you like too. So just kind of play what you start off. Don't think too hard about it. Look, guys, third place. I don't know what was happening there. Look, GG. Always press Y. There's GG. Let me look at the thing. Okay, you know what? Let me go there. I got the battle pass progression. Okay, so can I get out? Okay. Alright, so yeah, I also do have a setup of points. I did the algorithm, whatever I was gonna make with that, the point system. Let me know if you guys like the point system. Look, they have a Ben 10 crossover. They have the Rock they have WWE crossover. They even have the Walking Dead crossover. So Brawlhalla is definitely kind of making their way up with the names. They're getting a lot of good publicity, and I think recently in time it's actually just gonna keep growing. The competitiveness in this game too is up there. There's a learning curve, and if you put right now competitive Brawlhalla, there's gonna be videos of competitive esports about it, because it is definitely something that is gonna take some major some major time to be a god. Again, I want to say because of so much hours of Smash Brothers, I'll probably place myself a 7 or 6. But that's just essentially knowing the button layout concept. I'm not saying that I even have enough time. I never even lowered the audio in the game. Sorry, let me see. Hopefully it's not too loud, because if it's too loud, then I'm lowering it out right now. Promise, guys. I actually raised up the audio and everything purposely because, like I said, I just told you I liked some of the soundtrack. Oh, and I didn't even take off the wheel. Sorry. See? Well, I'm gonna spin it right now anyway, so I'm going back to the thing. I do have to find the TV remote. I wish it was near me so I could just kind of change the channel. But as you guys can assume, it's not near me. Oh, there is a charger though, so I am gonna take the charger because I definitely need the charger before it dies on me. Oh, the phone wise. Who else is bad charging their phone, man? I'm horrific at it. I get scolded. They tell me not to call me if they're ever in trouble. And it's not that I don't like answering. It's just I usually don't have it on me. Okay, so first, gonna do the spin. Go through one of the questionnaires of tonight's. Not gonna live stream very long. Again, just gonna repeat myself throughout the stream. Let me increase this. Okay, guys, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 above a music suggestion, 5 of them. So now my next objective is open the browser, what you guys can see right now, and I'm just gonna go to my spin wheel and open it up and launch it. So close that. So, and on top of music suggestions, so the gold wheel is just 25 questionnaires and people can answer or not answer. It says, have you played the game I'm playing? Look at that. That landed. So, have you played the game I'm playing? And the reason I came up with this question is because I know I was going to play multiple games. I wanted a kind of a question that brought whatever was going on the chat, you know, maybe some extra information. Or, you know, whoever's gonna answer that. Okay, I'm gonna first monetize it, and then after that make it disappear. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now going back to Brawlhalla and gonna play another game. So of course I can't answer this question. I usually tell my or whoever watches that I will answer the question if I can. Some questions honestly I'm not going to. Especially every single time, I don't want to have my questionnaire to repeat myself. It's not about that. It's more like if someone comes in, I really want the chat to eventually put my questionnaire, whatever landed, you know. So now I wish I was comfortable with it, but I'm not comfortable with it, which is just put at the bottom right, put first question, and just put it, you know, have you played this game before? And whoever comes into the chat maybe can see that, or I need to somehow put it on my screen. I'll find a way. I'll find a system to try to get a reminder so people can, or, you know, eventually hopefully it gets spam, you know, every 10 minutes somebody just puts on question. One was are you playing the game that he's playing, and then and so forth. So let's try this again. Okay, so this doesn't matter, this is just a quick play, but look, this is a nice animation mount. I thought it was like a cyberpunk feel to it. I really like this little inner part right here. Look, it's like a inside that end. There is crossplay, as you guys can see, because right there is the Xbox logo. I do have PlayStation, not an Xbox only user. It's just the people I was playing with and the one that invited me were on Xbox, so that's why I got it on Xbox. But let's get this to it. Of course, I played this game, and that's what I'm playing right now, and I'm showing it off right now. Okay, so right now, obviously, okay, I'll go over some of the, not so much of the combat and the differences between heroes, but I'll go into the, like, you see, you're gonna pick up a sword and it's gonna become one of two things. So every hero has two items. So I'm gonna throw my bow right now and I'm gonna pick up the sword again, and now I have an axe. I'm gonna throw the axe and I'm gonna pick it up. I have the bow again. So my player here has a bow and an axe. They both have two different mechanics, and you get to kind of choose which one you want. You can throw the item or keep it. Most of the time you should just keep the item. Look at this. Don't be trying hard now. Just quickly, bro. Go play rank. And that was a fail. Oh, I just realized only 2 lives or something. I don't get how this works here. Is it time based or is it dying based? Alright, I have to concentrate, guys. Give me a second. These matches are quite short. They're like 2 minutes, and that's not a bad thing. I love the idea that they're short. They're short and sweet. It doesn't bore you, or like it doesn't outstay its welcome ever. I mean, you can probably pour in more lives. Right now, it's like a 3-minute game. What I was playing earlier was a 5-man life kind of thing. So everybody has 5 lives, and once you waste it, come on, man. Come on, I got 1 minute. Come on, guy. So, obviously there is... Really? Come on, really? You're gonna... Okay, so he's doing that. I wish I knew what he was pressing, so I can just spam it with him and just be like, you see, that's not fun. That's disappointing right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not negative 16, but it looks like it's over with, because I have hit the guy, not me. I wonder if I don't also know right now if it goes based on rank. So you can also press B or Y. They're the exact same button. I don't think anybody's gonna actually like stick to this any information. I'm trying to keep it very simple, very basic. Again, every hero has 2 weapon mode or 2 weapon types, and then you can hold B up, down, left, or right, and it does like a strong hit. Look, like that. That's left. That's right. I'm gonna do up right now. You see, I just did up. Oh, your jumps. Oh, it's over. So your jumps actually come back once it's yeah, your jump comes back. Look, 3rd place again. I guess I'm not last. I guess I got 2 KOs. I don't have the 5, but I feel comfortable with 3. I mean 2. So I mean, I hope you guys can see most of the screen. I don't think you guys can. Oh, 190. Look right here. You guys can see we're up to the skeleton. So you guys are missing about a good 16. 4 times 4 is 16. You're missing 16 heroes on the left. Another 16, 32, 16, 48, and then plus another one, another 6, 48, 50, 54. Regardless, above 50 characters, big roster. Some of them I want to say maybe feel the same. Maybe look at these guys. They look almost exactly the same. But if you see at the bottom of the screen, one has a gun and the other one has a spear. So that what separates them, because remember, once you pick up a sword, it's gonna become the spear or whatever you call it, or the spear. And this one is gonna become that, the spear, then the Reaper knife, or the shotgun, or the guns. So you don't choose what happens to it. Again, look, you see all the pictures are a little bit slightly different, and there's a mix and match. Not only that, every hero has their own speed, damage. And like I said, man, some people are sweaty already, and I mean that's not a bad thing, but just chatting. Cool. It's already gonna be 1, guys. So I'll try to do like 130-ish. Again, this is more of a redemption. I promise, it is more for a redemption. I wouldn't Everybody is green. Oh well, look, check this out. So not only do you choose your character, I'm hoping, can you guys see? Yeah, it says Thor right there, so you can choose his complete layout. There's a lot of costumes. You choose the color of the costume. You even can choose the how the spear looks or his secondary weapon. So every hero can change their secondary or their primary weapon. There's a special power in the game. Let's just say your ult and you get to throw him and he just looks different. And the last thing is your base stance. I have no idea what this one is completely, but you catch my drift, right? Hopefully. Okay, this is not important. I'm gonna spin the wheel maybe every 3 or 4 games. Well, if I get a dub, I'll spin the wheel. I want to do it like that. You see? Oh, I was calling it right now. I was gonna show you. So I was actually calling it right now. So everybody's essentially the same guy. Of course, in the beginning, everybody's gonna be playing relatively the same character, not because we don't have a lot unlocked, but right now the axe and stuff like that are pretty strong. They said. I do like the bow and the spear because I like the bow a lot because you get to okay, so I have to make sure I don't get killed. I keep pressing X. Oh no! Yes. So definitely, if you guys really enjoy the game or how it looks, or maybe even if you play yourselves, again, it's a free game. Definitely try it out. Okay, yeah, definitely try it out and play rank. I think. Oh, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought because I don't want to die. But yes, I mean, if you do like the gameplay itself, I think rank is the type of game. Obviously, because it's free and the animation is gonna be, a lot of younger folks on this game, but that's gonna be on quick play. Well, again, just trust me. If you guys do see any competitive, man, it just understand if you like the game a lot, put some time in it, and you're gonna climb. Let me see how far you guys make. Let me know how the rank system works. I don't know again if I'll play rank just because of time is in the essence. And I really want to concentrate on everything else before I get comfortable with anywhere. If it becomes my main game, then it becomes my main game. Because like I said, anything can. Right now I'm just testing waters. I just want to show off things off, hear people's feedback, see why they join. Always feel free to tell me what you prefer. I know people will be like, you shouldn't say stuff like that. They should be coming, to the channel for, to visit yourself. But I also want to be entertaining. I want to be able to have, if it was up to me, I'll try to record every day and be changing it around. Oh, there's already a spam on the comments, guys. It's okay. I don't want to be famous. That's not the point of the thing, but I know that's probably just a link. Please, guys, ignore the comment. I'll just leave the comment there. I don't have too much of a issue with it. Not in the beginning, of course. That's gonna bother me more if down the line when if I have more than one person watching. Not that one person doesn't matter to me. That I just think it's not gonna bother anybody too crazy at first. But if there's many spams and it's constant, then I can only imagine that it's just not gonna be enjoyed. Come on, guys, 15 seconds. Come on, let's go. Oh no! Come on.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No! Why couldn't he just die there? I probably would have won. Oh, I would have won, guys. I think I would have won. No GG, guys. Okay, well, that was a good game, right? I got second place. I said third. I also decided on most of my schedule on Steam. I mean, on Streamlabs and sorry, it's late, guys. On Streamlabs and what's the other one? On Twitch. A lot of the schedule is at night. I do want to apologize in advance for people that do maybe want to get online or want to watch the stream or watch anybody stream during the day or during the mornings. It's not that I don't want to live stream in that time, and I will. It's just at the current moment they say that the most, I guess, people they view it's at night, and not only that, there's less people streaming. So of course, if I'm very beginning, I'm not here for the numbers. I just want to obviously start this, and slowly and surely kind of concept. I told you what the but yes, I just want to take it easy, do all the little things that I think matter. Once I have a really good dedicated schedule, and once I know what I'm gonna be doing, and what days are gonna be my free days, and what days I'm gonna be playing certain things, then definitely I'll be live streaming all over the hours. So again, I kind of do is first the outer layer. I kind of make my way into almost everything. So at first I do the platforms, or I do the social media accounts. Like the way I even started, honestly, because honestly I am not perfect, and I have my times that I don't want to put so much time into into working into something, especially if I'm tired. I just do the first step of everything. So let's just say I know I'm gonna go to something. Let's just say a social media account that I don't have, such as Twitter, because I am new to Twitter. And yeah, I'm very new to Twitter. I finally made my account. I finally started adding people. It says I had it before, but it was more of like an account, and I never really logged in. But I actually got in there. I follow the people that I enjoy, that I have respect for, and I started there. I only did about 30 minutes, but my point is that just for the idea with Twitter alone, I just finally made the account. And then once I got in the account, I decided that night, like that, I'll be like, okay, I'm not gonna do everything. I'm just gonna follow 5 people maybe, or follow the first people I see that I think not they are important, but like follow the first 5 people, update my bio a little bit. Obviously, some of it is copy and paste from my, just like I said, I work outer in there, so I work the outer concept, and then I make my way in, and then it start easy to copy and paste certain things, change some things around, make it very, I try to make it as me as possible, because I obviously not trying to do a persona, because that's not, I get there's Gatsby in the name. If you guys go into my Streamlabs, please read my bio. Yeah, it's I'm not Gatsby. Plain simple. It's I just want to be right here, and play the games. I guess enjoy my nights, and try to spread some good content, some good games, and hopefully some good interactions at the same time. And I'll see how things go. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere. There is obviously a donation page too. I only bring that up is because on Streamlabs I cannot take it off, so I actually try to take it off. So I do want to spread that at first. I wanted to take it off, just, not forever, but I wanted to take it off for like the first 6 months, so I can just kind of concentrate on viewers and whoever asked me. I have gotten somebody to ask me, if they could have subscribed to me. Twitch has a policy that you need 50 viewers plus 500 minutes in a month, and you need 3 recurring viewers within 3 months, 5 separate times, I believe. So, as you guys know, I do need to definitely still work on my numbers, work on the hours, work on the time. So I told the person that I couldn't have that up there yet, but I will. And again, I do hope everything is working when it comes to audio and everything. Let me see. Cool. I'm sorry. It's just I'm so traumatized already because of yesterday's video. I just need to make sure that every time everything works, because I don't want to live stream again and having issues on it. I'm done with the technical issues. I don't think everybody is gonna be dealing with anybody with technical issues anymore. So I'm gonna make sure that's gone. That's gone. And I'm trying to get comfortable with talking and playing. So I'm just gonna be very honest. And like I said, I'm gonna do me, and you guys do yourselves and show me yourselves, and let's have some fun, right? Please tell me any feedback you guys. No, I don't want this guy. I want to show you guys other characters, so you guys can probably like kind of see the difference in characters. So I did the skeleton. I think he's gonna be my main. I already kind of said he was gonna be my main. I really love the reason that he's kind of dead already. But yeah, I think he's gonna be the main. The guy with the beard, I just picked him because of the beard. But I tried everybody. I tried everybody except the girl with the purple hair. You guys can't see her, but I literally tried every character today because I wanted to know the difference between them. So yeah, and I landed with the Reaper just because of that little nice attention to details. But I really like his bow. I really like the grapple idea. I think because I'm not fully there when it comes to like aiming in this game, I like the idea that he can grapple. So if you do down B or down Y, again the buttons are the same, he ends up grabbing. So again, objective. Look at this art style. Come on, come on. You gotta. I'm more impressed with the scenery than I am with the players, with the characters. Cause look at the nice drawings in the back, and they have some really good some really good job. Look, this guy's is a fist. You see my fist now? They're actually bigger than normal. Like, I'm gonna throw them off. Look, you see now my hands are normally. So he has fist and he has this, a rocket launcher type thing. He plays like Scorpion. Look, check this out. Excuse the extra sound effects. Don't judge me. Cool. I know it might look a bit, you know, live. You know, I don't know. I think it adds so much character to it. Like before I was just probably criticize it because of how kid friendly it looks, and you know. But at this moment, because I can see the dedication put into the maps, and you know the character differences, and overall the satisfaction with the audio and the gameplay, it feels really good landing shots. Because for some, you know, not only that has good vibration and all that, it's like you think you might have problems because they're 2D, and you might think that it's because you know they're not, but they're really on it, and they have like an after effect kind of thing and a pushback, like both you and the player gets pushed back every time you get a hit. It feels very satisfying. Like it just feels like you're actually boxing it out. So I think they're really doing well with this game, and I really hope they keep it up. I didn't check the. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, guys, you want to box it out? Look, him too. That guy I'm fighting, he has his own gloves too. Come on, let's go. Oh. Oh, you got a double? Look at that. You guys seen that? What's up? He thinks it's gonna be that easy with everybody. Nah, bro. Come over here. No, he got me. Look at that. Look at him going berserk. Can you guys aim the correct, dude? It'll be fantastic. I have to stop pressing I'm pressing a lot of B lately because that's like the hitting button. But the strong hits is the B button. Oh. So I might get second place, but I'll take it. Got him. Bye, sir.
5, 4.
Cool, I'll take the second place, right guys? Let me find out. Let me find out. No, I thought I got the dub. Well, it's alright, guys. I'm glad that I got second place again. GG. And then let me back out. It is quick play. Again, I'm just more here talking, chatting, talking about the game here. What game is this? This is Brawlhalla. I'm actually going to the menu because the game just finished. Yeah, man, it's Brawlhalla. I was live streaming it just a couple minutes ago. This is actually gonna be a redemption video. Nice to see you again. I can't believe you're still up, man. I don't know if you work today. I know you usually get out late. The last time you got out quite late. You got home around almost 10. Yeah, man, it's Brawlhalla. I tried it out on today, like an honest try. I'm enjoying it. Just like I said during the earlier, I said that I barely found out about this game, and this game is getting, I guess, the hype lately. It has really a lot of crossovers. On the right, you can see it has crossovers with The Walking Dead, Ben 10, wrestling, Rayman. You see there you go, the AMC Walking Dead. 45 plus characters on different mechanics, game types, art style, beautiful. Free game. So bro, if you have Xbox, PlayStation, anything, you want to try it out yourself, it's a free game, and I'm giving it its voucher right now, because honestly it has so much potential, and I know it's just gonna grow. There's already esports for it that shows you the depth of it, and it plays just like Smash Brothers in a different concept with a beautiful art style. And yeah, I say beautiful because somebody draw this stuff, you know, somebody drew and did the, you know, and the characters is different, you know, a little bit different when it comes to, you know, but look, Rayman, I was showing off Rayman earlier, and I was showing the boy The Rock over here. Right now, my main right now is skeleton. I was telling people earlier. I just gonna run it because whoever joins around the Zoom meeting, so it took a while. All the Zoom meetings. Man, hopefully it still went well. Yeah, I got home around 7:30. I actually passed by my mom's house today. I need to visit the old reliable food man, because man, that was on point. But yeah, man, it's good that you're home, man. Sadly, I work tomorrow very early, so I already told you I'm only gonna live stream until like 1:30. It's mainly a redemption video, just because remember when you actually had to leave early? The camera was off the whole night, and it was almost a 2-hour stream, and I just think it was a fail. So I want to come in here clearly, straightforward, get right on it. Last time I was like trying to just chatting, and I was trying to figure out the poll that I made. This time I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna live stream, redeem myself, show off Brawlhalla. I already have my schedule up on Twitch and stream. I'm not gonna go into details. I kind of already did a few times, but yes, man, I have it all there. I did everything I was gonna get done on the so essentially on the live stream that I think it was a total fail. I talked a lot about things that I was gonna get done, what I'd been doing lately. I wish I can say I'm gonna render the video and I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I am gonna put it on YouTube. There's not gonna be no editing on it. I think it's just gonna be like a blooper kind of thing. I'm gonna call it fail. And some type of fail. I mean, the communication was there. I love the audience. So some people watching. I don't know how they could have watched with a horrible freezing camera every few seconds. But hey, man, I enjoyed people stayed by. But yeah, let me just kind of get cucked right here. Remember. So I wish you were here. Definitely, man, if you ever get the chance, watch the beginning of the stream. I go into a lot of details about the game, and it's definitely a worth playing game for a free game. No, really, honestly. Okay, so there was 3 guys in the field, and they're just like, hey, let's get the guy that's over here in the middle and outside the map, because why not? Sadly, I have a competitive heart inside, so I am nice, but I mean everybody has their fixes, right? So let's just say I'm so peaceful that on comp it can get me going. So every Friday, I want to mention to you, man. Every Friday is gonna be comp night. Oh, did I fall? Don't tell me I fell. And I fell because I wasn't looking. Every Friday is gonna be comp night at 11. Every time I'm on a live stream is around 11 or 12. I was reading into that. There's less streamers and less more viewers at night, just because that's essentially the best time, and because I'm just starting. Of course, I want to capitalize anything I can. Eventually I'll start live streaming different hours depending on whoever comments saying can you live stream at this time or anything. I'll try my best, whatever I can, especially if I'm home. I usually work first shift, but I do obviously some work second or third, well, not third, but first or second shift. Then I ever work second shift, and then somebody asks to request a morning or during the day or when I'm off, I will definitely do it. Live streams are only going to be Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Other than that, I'm going to try to stick with my Instagram socials, my Pinterest. Please follow me on Pinterest. That's the first thing I mentioned for tonight about Pinterest. Oh man, he's pretty good. If you're good, bro, can you please go to rank? Like, don't be doing this on quick. Don't be on. There's probably like 5-year-olds right now trying to have fun with this game, and you're just treating our lives. And I said ours, yes. Each character, I'm going to mention that, has two different weapons. You pick up the sword and you get a random power up. So this guy got an axe, and he got like a ball that is used like a thing. He's not my main. I was trying to use my main, and I didn't get the chance to. I go through the comments at the end of the fight, because I'm trying to get a dub. I got 20 seconds left. Yes, I got to pick at least. So as long as I'm not last, I'm good. Well, it looks like I'm not -3. So Thor, get away from me. No. Wow, let me find out. Did I go negative? No, I'm 0. I don't know how that's going to work. Did I lose? It's the first time I got last place? No, I don't. So 3 third places and 2 second places. I haven't got the first yet. Oh, I didn't do GG. Okay, there you go. You guys gotta always do GG, man. And especially on quick play. Come on. Press Y. There's a battle pass in this game. It's $10. I have not bought it. I'm not telling people to buy it and put their money in. I'm just telling people to try out the game. It's really, so far, it's a good game, that, in my personal opinion. Oh yeah, last time I had the meeting for work and every other weeks. It was a minute, took a while. I watched the stream in bed. Looked, wasn't just the camera, so it was the whole display. But the stream looked so good, much better. Thanks, man. Well, reading, I definitely rewatched what I missed. My boy. Again, it means a lot. I just, just for people that do join, I don't want anyone to like, because everything's gonna go on YouTube, and I just don't want to go put a video on YouTube and it's just the same information over and over. I'm just trying to keep it ongoing. I already decided that I'm gonna do eventually those competitive games. I'll probably do like the first hour Gears, second hour Apex, third hour Overwatch. I'll see if I can get to Overwatch. But the competitive games, the competitive night, I mean, on Fridays, it's just gonna be any rank game. I can even probably push away from Fortnite rank. I haven't really played that for a minute since they brought Builder Pro. I was there since season 2. I do rock the Black Knight outfit on Fortnite. It used to be the John Wick, right? It's just Fortnite. It's just with the Builder Pro, it's not a bad game anymore. It's just they kind of took some of the appreciation when it comes to the depth. I know there's still depth to it too with the Builder Pro. It's just, I just like the old fashioned. It was more about aiming and shooting down than outperforming or out having, sometimes the height is everything. I love the concept, right? You have a lot of wood, you gotta get above your opponent. But there's gonna be times that, let's just say you're middle of the game and another team just luckily I fought another team that had a lot of material. He wins I'm talking about Fortnite, and then they get all the material. They bump into another team that just didn't have that luxury of getting all the materials, or bump into a team that had a lot of material. And now the other team that has lack of material has almost no chance. Especially if, let's just say, they're an even group to each other. It's just the balance is not there. And that's kind of why I don't like anymore, because the materials is everything. It's just everything. So this is the last. I want to really leave it there for a little bit, because look at the animation on that. I think that's pretty cute. But it looks really like on point. It's the last thing you get from the battle pass. You do get many things. Oh man, I don't know. You like the strokes, right? I don't know. I heard today. Now I didn't see it. I was at work, but somebody told me they won something today. Congrats to the strokes. And I didn't even know this. I don't follow any of that stuff. Like I said, usually I don't have my phone on me. I'm not against a phone. It's just I usually wake up, go to work, come back, gotta get the things I gotta get done, and I gotta move forward. It's just something on the phone. I try to do on my socials, post what I can. I of course like what I like on Instagram. That's kind of my main page. Pinterest, I try to fill it up. I try to follow anybody that I think are doing very well, or if they're trying to express themselves out there. I'm really I'm all about that. So I usually like them. I follow them. Just gotta get better at it, and especially being on the phone. It's something I gotta be on when it comes to news. I usually get the news, but because I already know I'm gonna get the news somewhere, I don't watch the news. You see what I do there? So I try to leave my information for whatever I have to learn. I have to remember of the day or the information I need to, because obviously I talk to people, right? My clients or my coworkers or just random people. So I really want to remember those interactions more than information I see online. So it's a give and take. So yeah, I lose a lot of information from online, but I know, I'm going to have a conversation with somebody. Someone's going to bring something up and I'm like, wait, what do you mean by this? And then now we have a small conversation about information that I didn't know because I'm not following that, but they are. And now they fed it to me in a better way because it was a, interaction that I preferred. So let's be heard. Let me go back to the spin wheel. I got the second place. Yeah, they won. Best rock album, snap. So that's what it was. Yeah, they won best. I saw them win. Just like, dang, you snap. That's cool. That was a night, right? Damn. Well, props to the Strokes, guys. If you guys don't know what the Strokes, who they are, who he is, check them out. That's not only for you, man. I'm definitely, what's up. But anybody else, definitely check them out. Again, the soundtrack I'm listening to right now is, that was Reptilia. Everybody should know Reptilia, honestly. I was on Guitar Hero, right? I think that's where I first heard it, right? It's so weird. I never owned Guitar Hero, but I did have a boy that was really on it. I go over his house. He was on it. You know, I could have been offensive, like, oh, screw this game because I'm not good at it. But you know what? I was like, this game has, you know, I like a lot of muscle memory games. I'm really a sucker for that type of stuff. And that's the reason I like competitive games and competitive stuff, because it takes a lot of muscle memory to learn certain things. And sometimes I like to use energy on muscle memory, because it gives me time to think at the same time I'm playing. It's more about time for myself, right? Like just time. So yes, let me open the live stream again. I'll do the spin wheel on the next game. I'm gonna try to only spin the wheel when I get a dub or I get second place. So I'm her this time. I'm gonna talk a little bit about her. I didn't only play her once. I didn't do well. I actually got treated, like really treated. But it looks like she has the orb and the spear too. So most of my gameplays, I am the great. I am not the great, but I have named myself the Great Gatsby. That was really early on. I used to be something else. I do on my old videos on my YouTube. They actually show my own name on it. The Fortnite video that I recently updated the content of it. You can check it out. It's really old. It's probably like, well, not really old. It's like 3 years old. But it was before I started to live stream. I started to really live stream in February. Like when I actually started to put everything together. Because I only wanted Instagram, but I was like, you know what? You know, it's about getting everything together, and you know, I just wanted to show people. I'm not a. When I pick something up, especially socials, I try to use them, you know, as their best possibility of how to use them. You see that horn right there? It just calls that guy, and he just fights. Look, hers is the orb. I'm gonna throw it, and her other thing is the fear. So she's pretty dope. Alright, let's try to get this done, because I really want to at least one win. Especially on quick play, I should be able to do this. Who goes there? This game plays just like Smash Brothers. And that's all I'm gonna say. So if you guys like Smash, I'm sure you guys will like this. You're gonna pick it up really fast. You're gonna be like, hey, this is plays like Smash, and yes, it does. And quite a bit, and it's not a bad thing either. Why are you running, man? Come on, just fight. The only difference is that in Smash Brothers you can jump by pressing directional button up, but in this game you have to press A or X, you know, if you're playing PlayStation. Hey guy, probably playing like a 5-year-old over here. Come on, sir. I'm not gonna assume. And he treated me. I should not speak so soon. You see, that's no one saw that. There you go. Come on. Hey, look at him. Imagine gets a dumb. Look, patience is a virtue. He's treating us because he had the patience for it. Let me see. Hopefully that wasn't loud. And did I die? Yes, I did. Yes. So I'm never gonna win if I don't look at the game. I played. Hopefully it's not on like a replay kind of thing. That's what I'm looking for. Why is it being difficult today? No, can you like? I liked her. She has the orb too, but she plays really. I just realized she hits it differently. I like that. So what that mean? Tiebreaker. Who is it? Oh, it's not me, guys. So I'm definitely third place. That's probably because I fell 2 times. Yeah, you see what's going on? I don't know why that's going on. It was on repeat.
Player 2 wins.
Okay, I'm gonna lower the game. So I'm sure you guys do like hearing the game, but then it's gonna make it difficult for I guess hearing me and hearing the music in the background, or it's just gonna be too much if that makes sense. So if there's music, that brings me up to the thing. I heard, or somebody told me that I sound like if I'm reading off something. Is that true? Because if that's true, I have to like. I have to like not do that. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the music because there's no point on the music. Sound effects, I do want to leave them 20, right? I think that's 20. That's good enough. Oh man, but it's gonna hit difference on your guys' end. I'll do 10. Again, let me see the battle pass. Look, they even have like banners. They have emotes. Look at this. I might as well show off some stuff on the store. Look, they even have like a special, like these are for. Oh, you guys don't see it. So there's essentially chests. You can see forbidden chests, sandstorm chests. They're time based. You buy them, real money, but you get to get these exclusive items from them. Very exclusive to, and they're like an exact costume color or something like that from the skins I was already showing off. There's obviously everything else that I'm going down. That's cool. I like this platform stuff here too. And then the emotes too that have. I was actually gonna try to pick this one up. It's gonna be fruity as hell, but I didn't care. I was gonna say screw it. I was gonna fuck myself up. Shit, damn. Should I go to the PC and do the spin wheel? I think I should, because I did only one for tonight. It looks like I have a couple minutes, for the live stream redemption video. It is Sunday. Please check out the schedule that I did. It did took me a while to kind of figure out what I wanted to put as the schedule, because obviously first I was thinking like I already told people earlier, I don't know if you remember Beast Mode, but I said I didn't want a schedule at all. I think that's really hard to maintain, but I said screw it. If I just gonna need to do it, I'm gonna do it, because why not? Okay, so I'm raising it up right now, doing another wheel. This is the second of the night. The first, hey, you missed it though, but the first question of the night was, have you played the game I'm playing right now? So it's gonna change every single time. So right now, let me find out I landed the same thing. No, it's not. It's right above it. It's right above it. So the first one was, I already said it, right? Have you played the game I was playing? And this one is spinning again. Sorry, that's why I'm doing that. Can you stop spinning? It'll be great. Let me go back to this. I don't even know where I landed. Okay, where's memories on the top thingy? Okay, so what do you look for in a book? Have you guys read a book? Have you guys seen a book? Of course you guys seen a book, but I mean recently is what I meant. But yeah, I just wanted to go that because I actually was on Audible. Yes, it's not considered reading, but I did go through some Audible books. And the reason is because I kind of wanted to get practice on speaking, and some I'll follow it, of course, but obviously the Audible is I wanted to. There was some of them I already read them. Just like the Stephen King's It one. Yeah, I had to hear that one on Audible. So first I read it, and then I read it on Audible, or heard it on Audible. But yeah, the latest one I did was Gone Girl, and I was reading The Surgeon. On Kindle. Usually on me for books is more of a thriller, as you can see, right? Stephen King's is a horror thriller, with depending if you're scared or you don't know what's gonna happen. But everybody's seen the classic or the new one already by now. But I did see that before the second one, the new version came out. Gone Girl is a thriller. I really enjoyed the movie, and so I wanted to see how authentic it was to the book. And it was really good, spot on. Obviously, I like the book a little bit better, but 5%. Like it wasn't that serious. The Surgeon is really good so far. I guess I'll go over The Surgeon a little bit, right? Why not? The Surgeon essentially is about a therapist going to an asylum. He wants to research a specific individual that she murdered her husband, and he doesn't know why, but he starts talking to her, and it looks like, for me, I kind of can see proceeded, but no, essentially she's been there for a while. Nobody is able to help her, or hasn't been able to help her, so he's gonna be the one helping her out, obviously throughout the book. He has his own personal issues, even though he's a therapist, because don't we all? But I like the idea that the therapist has his own issues, and they're major. Obviously, he has his cigarette habits. He left his home, and now he's starting over in a new place. But yes, The Surgeon is one I'm reading. The most recent. I just look for thrillers. I'm not saying I'm super picky, but obviously books take time and they take dedication. So it's not that I read daily or anything like that. Especially right now, I'm just really concentrating on what I'm doing here. So daily I've been playing. But I mean with the book, yes, I just look for a thriller, something that I like to see how long it takes me to figure something out. Yeah, I'm just really into that because it takes some critical thinking. But my favorite thing about those types of stuff is when I see the book writer or the creator leave hints, and I just feel like and that's kind of the face I do, right? That's gonna be the face you guys can say, like, did that really just happen, or did that really just say that, or why did they use that word, or why did they say it like that, or what they're trying to set up. But yeah, I mean, thriller for a book. You guys let me know if you guys do like anything like that. The gold wheel probably will not stay. Reading books about the potential future. Hey, that's good. Yes, facts. Cause you just never know, right? But man, thanks again. Always, man. Thanks for stopping by. The other viewer as well. Hey, I guess Hey, man, do I sound like I'm reading off something? Cause I really don't. Like, there's nothing in front of me right now. Like right now, I'm on the PC right now, but. You know what I think it was? I watched the old video. I did watch the old video with the one you guys, the one you're telling me that was really bad everything. Hitting me harder, right? Hitting me now. It wasn't just the camera. It was everything. Yeah, it probably was everything. It was literally everything. It was like every 10 seconds something. It just didn't work, nothing. I think Cyberpunk messed it up. If you remember, Cyberpunk just messed it up. I should have just stopped. It's because I already cut the live stream once, and that was the second time. And I opened Cyberpunk the second time, and I was like, do I really want to cut the live stream once again and just lose more viewers from the second cut? And then, it's like, no. So, but then that even messed up because it was just not a waste of an hour and a half. I think there was still, good feedback and everything, but it just didn't feel the same. So, but yeah, I'm going to put this away, put the spin wheel. I got to stop forgetting. And I'm going to go back to that. I'll probably play like 2 more games. Say my farewell. Sadly, I do have to wake up quite early for tomorrow. If not, I'll probably would have live stream longer, just like last time, because of the fail. But BRAWLHALLA, guys. Let's see. Let's go to my home. You see, I mean, I would have jumped to another game right now, maybe entertain people another method. I mean, I guess I played it on BRAWLHALLA. Again, free game. Definitely check it out. Yeah, it is definitely worth it. Where I left off in Sekiro. Should I cuck myself with that? Oh yeah, look guys, look at the nonsense I'm in right now. Whoever hasn't played Sekiro, please play Sekiro. And man, but again, I'm always gonna tell you, man, anybody actually at all. I know it's just you in the beginning. Have some hope, bro, for me. But yeah, I appreciate you answering the question. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the questionnaires. Because I don't know how people are going to actually feel about that. I don't want to come out here trying to get people. I'm just trying to find ways to people be able to just communicate with me or without me. My best objective is when people start talking to each other amongst each other. I think that's my greatest, what I'm trying to do. Like, that's my greatest kind of objective. Can you, like, not do this right now? Taking too long. No, I was about to say it's taking way too long. Alright, so I'm just gonna go upstairs to get myself killed. So it's not your typical gameplay, guys. I'm actually literally just gonna go up there to show off the boss I'm currently at. Well, it's not repeating, is it, guys? Let me find out it's repeating. Yeah, I think I have it on repeat. That's not good. Yeah, it is on repeat. I'm just gonna choose a song now because I think that's messed up. Because it shouldn't have been like that. I probably would. It should have went through a few songs already. Right here. I'm actually gonna spoil something major. I'm sorry ahead of time. If you guys now have played Sekiro, I'm gonna end the stream after this, so I'm just gonna do my thank you for watching, and you have a good day. Hopefully you guys see you guys again. Again, it's gonna be spoils alert for Sekiro. Dying twice. Game of the year of last year. I'm just saying, just be careful, you guys watching, because it is a major spoiler, and it's a dope spoiler. So it's not only a spoiler, but it's pretty dope. So it's on movie mode. So please don't judge me so mad. I should change it, but by the time I'm just gonna change it up because I want to try my best in front of you guys. I don't want nobody to assume that I'm doo-doo, because I am doo-doo, but yeah, let's not let's try hard, right? Okay, I just changed it to game mode. Oh, hello, sir. I'm just gonna call him sir. You see what I did there? I'm gonna leave it and I'm gonna shut up.
なぜこの父の思いがわからぬのだ。忍びの掟を忘れたか。掟は己で定める。そう決めました。我が主のように。少しは成長しておるようだな。やろうか。狼よ。
Before you leave, if you're there, man, thanks again for watching. Hopefully see you next time. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, as you can see, I fight this man here, and guess who this man is? It's my father. And again, I already hopefully did the spoil free alert. It's not the final boss, so I won't do that bogus stuff. That's the ending thing I will not show off, regardless of whether I want to or not. But he is my father in the game. And you know how they sell it? Oh, I'll explain right now. I wanna. Oh, he's honestly, he's his old way. He's obviously he taught me everything, but he's all about the code. But he's very old-fashioned, and essentially, I just told him that I'm breaking the code to serve my master, and the master that I'm serving is his master too. But he's so stuck with the code, regardless if the child is our master. And Sekiro wants to protect him, the father won't go for it. So he essentially broke code, and he discarded you as a son, and now he's killing you because you just don't do that. But I liked it that I compared it to today's time, and it's just how old-fashioned thinking goes. And this dude is saying some facts right here with this guy. And people are like, oh, well, you're stretching it. And they're like, no, I'm not stretching it. Trust me, because from software company, they know what they're doing. I'm gonna lose, but I'm gonna try my best. And look, his name is Owl and my name is Wolf. You see how when they were talking, it was like a really hey, can you sit down the door? Oh man. Well, hopefully I lose. Thank you. Dark Ray 2.0, my boy. Appreciate the yeah, I like Star Wars, bro. Don't get me started with that. I know a lot of people had a problem with the old versions or the new ones. First, episode 1 and 2, don't get me started. Darth Maul fight was great. Second one, I think from all the Star Wars, second one was the only one that it just hit me with I enjoyed it more the first time watching it growing up. That's whoever's still on the live stream, but watching it more back in the day versus watching it when I got older. Because when I started watching as older, I just saw how Anakin was such a brat, and I think he meant to be younger. I think that was the problem. Whoever they casted he was already older, and he was already gonna, you know, be with Paname, and he just was very bratish, and I felt like for a Darth Vader, he shouldn't have been like. I get it, they were trying to show how he couldn't control his emotions, but the way he betrayed it, I just think it didn't entirely work. But part 3 was dope. I don't care what anybody say. Part 3 was dope. That was a hell of a way. And when, no offense, but when he murders the kids, that's like the most darkest scene in Star Wars history ever, because you know you're gonna cut those kids, man. Okay, let me just. Oh, cool. At least I got him after the first one. Got him. I haven't played this game for a couple of weeks, but. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Look at man, look how ruthless this man is. Look at him. No love city. You see, this old-fashioned mindset is not Ooh. It's just not a thing. It's not a thing. It shouldn't be a thing. You shouldn't be so accustomed to ways that you're gonna take away your emotion for another human being for whatever purpose you think is right. Because it's not cool. Especially, it's just not cool. Cool, I'm doing better than I expected. Come on. Wow, if I beat him? If I beat him, I'll be surprised, guys. Because this guy is no joke. He's considered the second and third hardest boss in the game. So I actually had no hope on fighting him right now. Come on, guys. Sorry, guys. Oh man, I'm so scared right now. No. Oh, please forgive me. Okay, I gotta try, guys. This is the time I have to get up. The door. No. Oh. Oh. Come on. Okay, you think you're good? I got you. Very satisfying when you learn the combat of the game. Oh no. It's more about learning his movements more than actually learning when to press the button. Oh man, I got one hit, right? My god. No, guys, come on. We can do this, right? Let's get this done. Come on, you think you're... Yes, let's get it. Kick a door. Look how he ends it. Look at the writing in this game. I wish everyone can get the atmosphere that I didn't get right now, because obviously I played the game before, but there's no difficulty in the game. It's just essentially it's a one game mode for everything. It literally doesn't, it's just you're kind of good or not good, but it's a game that teaches you on your way up there. and you are gonna die, but you're not gonna die as much as if you play Dark Souls. If you ever heard of Dark Souls, those games are about 3 times harder than this game. And I say 3 times. I don't know. I think big fans of this game are gonna argue with me. Maybe I'm a big fan. Trust me, I'm a big fan. I even have a display of him, and he's one of the best things I ever played because I love the idea of balance, and this game is very well balanced. I think in almost every way. I think that's why people enjoy it a lot, because it's a learning curve game, but it doesn't stab you for you to learn. It just kind of shows you the ropes, and in time, you just give yourself a few minutes with each person, and you're gonna surprise yourself. I think this game gives a lot of smiles to people because you get presented to a fight that you think you have no chance, and it presents it that way. And the setups are phenomenal with the writing, the setups. Like if you see when your dad starts hitting you, he kind of steps up and he has like a whole arch on him, and it just, they're smart. And I realize this every time they show off a boss or anything in this game, they always make sure that the boss is covering the whole screen, and they cover the bottom of the top of the screen, so the kind of the boss fills up the screen, and it's very intimidating. And I think it's a nice touch, and most every game should do it, especially setup games, especially on bosses. You guys probably seen it. Just think about the best game you played with the bosses and how the setups come by it. Let me see. Summer version. Peace out, bro. Peace out. And yeah, I'm Northern Online. I'm gonna be off already. I'm surprised I was able to kill this guy on the run. But yeah, my point is, at the end he said, what do you call it? He said, "That's my boy." Come on, man. How is that not deep? So first I killed him on my first try, but imagine you fight him and he kills you, and you're like, fuck this guy, fuck this. Sorry, I'm sure the swearing, but you're gonna say to the guys, right? Even if it's here, or you're gonna say it verbally, you're gonna be. But you betray the code, and he's your father, and you're just like, first you didn't think you were gonna even fight this man. You see him early on, and you think he dies, but then he lives, and you're like, oh man, he lives. That's what's up, because he looks so dope in the beginning, and you're just like, oh man, he looks dope, and he's your dad. And so I'm just gonna set the setup, because whoever's watching, you better have already played the game. I'm sorry, Northern, if you haven't. Let me actually lower the audio on the music already. I'm gonna start saying the good night portion already, because it's already 1:42. But yes, where am I? But yeah, it's just a good setup. They set up very well. You don't think you're gonna fight them, and then they put you on this scene, and you have to betray the code if you want to. If you don't betray the code, then he doesn't fight you. So you get to choose, right? But if you don't betray the code, then the game kind of ends. So you want the game to end, or you actually want to continue the game and actually see the final ending. So you don't have to fight your father, but then you just don't save the kid, and you're not helping the kid, and you're just kind of got stuck to the old ways. You see what they did there? It's like the whole old school mentality you get to keep. But okay, the point is, they set it up like you weren't gonna fight him. You think he's dead. He comes back to life. You think he still looks really dope. You know, very very old school. You know, he's a shinobi. You hear lore, you see the lore, and you know that your father's OG. And then you just start boxing with him. You're just like, oh man, I'm not gonna do this. So he's gonna keep whooping your ass, and then you fight him, and he finished it off. That's my boy. It's like deep down he still had love for you, and that says a lot, because in the end of the day, did he let you win? Like, clearly you had to beat him, but did he let you win? Because you never know. He said, "That's my boy." Like, that's dope writing right there. From software, all respects. I do have something I'm gonna try to finish the live streams with, and it is gonna be sort of my farewell of the night. I'm gonna try to get to the point when I say it, I will cut off the live stream, because I have to. But yeah, that was Sekiro. Let me get off the game. I'm actually gonna go back to the PC one last time and end the live stream. Whoever did watch, I'm gonna upload the video, record the video, put the rendering by tonight, and hopefully upload it by tomorrow. And we'll see how that goes. Let me see. Let me close this. Should I spin it? I'm not sure. I'll spin it, because I have 3 viewers, so I don't want to leave anybody hanging like that. I usually do it for I do it for every win, and that was a win. That was a fucking win. Sorry, I gotta swear. That was a win. That was unexpected. Obviously, I passed Sekiro about 2 times already. So I'm not an average player when it comes to Sekiro, but that was still that was Owl. People just don't know. He was Owl, and I was able to beat him on the first try. Just kind of showing off the game, showing some love to Sekiro, and I got it done. Very accomplishing to myself, and I hope everyone really takes that in and really tries out the game one day. Okay, any music suggestion landed twice, right? It did spin. Hopefully it did spin. I'm sure it did. Let me see what it landed to. If anybody can see it, let me know. I always try to maximize as much as I can. I just don't think you guys will be able to see it anyways. So it's above any music suggestion, 2 of them up. I'm gonna go read it. Okay, music suggestion, 2 of them. It says favorite artist. Have to ask why. Any media, and it has a picture of all the media. So yes, that one is a very broad, and it's essentially what's your favorite artist. It can be from painter, it can be from book writer, it can be from filmer, from game creators. Yeah, it's essentially just kind of seeing what people like out there. It is gonna help my thing out, because if someone says a certain game and I know about it, or I know a certain movie, or regardless what it is, it can get conversation going. I can just be like, I know it, I got you. Haven't tried it or haven't watched it. Definitely going to. But yeah, that was the last question. Let me see. I'm trying to remember the first 2. So there was 3 questions tonight. There's 25 total on the gold wheel. I'm never gonna throw them all, and that's not the point. Point is just some conversations in between the talking. There is polls I'm trying to make. Obviously, when there's more interactions, then there'll be a lot more feedback amongst each other and amongst me, and I'll be able to, we can kind of feed off each other. But yes, let me see. An hour and a half. I like an hour and a half. But yes, so that was essentially mine. My favorite artist, I don't have a favorite artist. If you guys follow me on any of my other socials, you guys can see I'm into a lot of things. So if I say favorite, I'll feel like I'm lying to myself. So I don't want to say that. But yes, I definitely enjoy quite a many things. There is I do have like a top well, it's something happened with we essentially was a group of friends, and we created like the top 20. I think they created like the top 20 top 20 films of the decade for ourselves, and we kind of showed it off to each other to see what we enjoyed the most. It was just a nice thing we did. I think my number one, I want to say it, but I don't want to say it. But I want to say, okay, the second favorite movie that I had, I didn't do the game one because there was a lot of copies, controversial for me. So I did like 10 and then I stopped, but I never shared it with them, but I didn't complete it. But the movie one I did because I'm more fond of films. Just because they're shorter and they're easy to spread. If you want to spread a game, it's a lot harder because it's harder to tell somebody to go dedicate 8 hours to 70 hours in the game versus like, hey, you should go watch this movie. It's an hour and a half. You see the difference? An hour and a half to like 8 hours, 12 hours, 15 hours. You get me. But yes, sorry, I do really need to have some hype because I don't want to just like the whole portion up. I'll try to find something to get myself higher eventually. I do want to put the camera lower, but then you're missing, the room. I do want to sense the room, and if I go farther out, it'll get more to the room, but then it'll get more to that. So I'm actually gonna push it a little bit back, and then I have to push this one closer, right? Let me see. Okay, cool. So let me know if you guys do enjoy the wheel. I did have 3 questions today. Watch the stream. You guys want to go through them. You guys still comment. This is gonna go on YouTube, so comment at the bottom. If you guys want to, feel free to answer your questions. I will answer everybody individually. I like to dedicate time and effort for everybody's response. Depending on how many they will become, I have to stop or I have to lower it down. But I just don't know until I know, right? So I'm not gonna assume that I don't. So let me cut off the music because I feel like I'm always talking over the music too, and I'm talking fast. So I don't know if that's good or not. I heard people like, man, you be rambling. And then also another person told me actually recently that I sound like I'm reading off a book. Hopefully that's not true. I did watch the fail live stream yesterday. That's the only reason I live streaming today. It was a really bad live stream yesterday or 2 days ago. The camera was off, so I needed to do this kind of redemption. But yes. Well, okay. Well, that's all she wrote. Thank you for keeping me company. I say it because it's true, and it is true. Hope to get some of your time on the next one. Well, perhaps, have a good rest of your day, and stay strong. Good night.